tonight's din-dins is going to be nachos. So we've got our tortillas. I'm gonna use some Velveeta cheese, some guacamole, some sour cream, and some pico. I'm just gonna heat up the chicken. This is one of the chicken that I shredded and froze. And I'm just gonna heat it up and just pour it on the tortillas, or on the tortilla chips. So I'm just cooking up the chicken and the Velveeta cheese. This meal is gonna be super easy. I think this is gonna be my to-go-to. Maybe try some steak next time or some ground beef, but I just wanted to use up some of that chicken that I had frozen. So come back and show you how I assemble it. And this is it done. I just did the tortilla chips, the nacho cheese, the chicken, some avocado, sour cream, pico, and jalapenos. My husband does the same, he just didn't want pico. Seriously took me 10 minutes, if that, to make. Yummy. Oh, and I did do extra cheddar cheese because I'm a cheese freak. And tonight's din-dins is super easy. Meatball subs. Just have these frozen farm-rich home-style meatballs, some rolls, and a pasta sauce. I'm just gonna throw these in the crock pot, cook them on low for 4 hours, bake these just until they're soft, when these are done obviously. Bake these till they're soft, put the meatballs in the sub, sprinkle it with cheese, and voila, be bomb diggity. It's gonna be a late dinner today, but it's Friday, and we chill on Fridays. Okay, everything's in there. Now I'm going to put it on crock pot. High, 4 hours, and go. I'll show you what it's like when it's all done. Here I'm just preheating my oven to 350, and then I'm gonna put the rolls in there for about 5 minutes with some mozzarella cheese for the cheese to melt. And this is what it looked like. And they are done. This was super easy and so delicious. Hi my dears, welcome back. For tonight's din-dins, we're just making some pork chops, some mashed potato, some carrots, and some of my British OXO cube gravy. And that's gonna be it. I'm gonna start frying up the pork chops, 2 minutes each side, and then put a little bit of water in there, let it cook for probably 10 minutes, 5 minutes each side, and then make the potatoes, the carrots, and voila. So let's start cooking up the pork chop. Just gonna season it up with some garlic pepper. And I have the carrots over here. And then I'm boiling the water for the mashed potato here. The pork chops are fried up on both sides, and I just added a tiny little bit of water just to let them kind of steam through. And then I've made my beef gravy that I'm gonna pour on in about 10 minutes. I'm just gonna let those cook up for 10 minutes, get inside, nice and cooked. Still waiting on the water to boil and then the carrots to cook. That is everything. My house is a pigsty, man. Pigsty. So I'm working messy, but it's all right. It's okay to do that sometimes. Okay, so I put the gravy in, let that thicken up. The mashed potato with my 2 secret ingredients, butter and sour cream and a splash of milk. Guess that's 3 ingredients. And then the carrots and the mess. Not everything can be 100% of the time, right? Let me show you what it's like when it's done. And here it is done. This is my husband's plate. The pork chops with extra gravy on top, mashed potatoes and carrots with a little drizzle of the gravy, and then mine. Super simple. Yummy. And for tonight's din-dins, we're making beans and chorizo tostadas. So we're gonna start by a cup of pinto beans. Then I'm just going to let them rinse. Let them all clean and rinse, let them sit for about an hour. And then we'll cook them. Now I'm just gonna boil up some water, put the onion in there, and then the beans. And I actually overfilled too much water, so I had to drain it. Okay, now that's enough water. Now we're gonna put some salt and some garlic pepper. I'm gonna bring that to a boil and just let it simmer for like 2 hours, just until the beans are done. Now the beans are done, I'm just gonna drain them. Just gonna mash them. While that's going, I guess I'll just start the chorizo. Just gonna fry up the chorizo. I put my husband to work here, helping me smash the rest of those beans. And I'll show you when it's done. The chorizo is done. Now I'm going to add the beans into this mixture. And just stir it all in. And there you have it, all done. bean chorizo tostadas, sour cream, a bean chorizo mixture, and some mozzarella, because cheese is life, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. That concludes another 4 What's for Din Dins. Hope to see you in my next one. Please like, share, subscribe, comments down below. I love interacting with you guys. And that's a wrap. See you in my next one. Bye.